My name is Joseph, and this is my story. My parents were divorced when I was young, so my dad had a really hard time trying to take care of all three of us. He tried really hard to take us to church. Honestly, I just hated going to the Catholic church. My sisters hated going to Catholic church. We talked about it all the time. It got to the point where my family was struggling really hard that my dad lost his job and he had to work every single day of the week, so we stopped going to church. When I was in middle school, stopped going to Catholic church when I was in middle school. That's when I had doubts of if God is real, is Jesus is this a thing, or are just people just saying it, you know? And it's I didn't really just growing up 21 years of my life, or 20 years of my life, I would say, I just didn't really feel that connection with God at all. I grew up with Tommy, I grew up with Vivian, I grew up with just Calvin, I grew up with their family. And then our families just stopped talking at one point. Just I don't know what the problem was. I guess they got in an argument, something happened. They stopped talking 7 to 8 years, 10 years, or a decade, I don't know how long. There was one time my dad was just no, you're not allowed. I really wanted to go to their church because they told me all the hype, how fun it was, how much they loved going to it. I didn't understand at the time because I was like, you have fun going to church? How can you have fun going to church? I hate it. I didn't say that, I just kept it to myself. But how long our family stopped talking, but I recently found Calvin again when I was in college, and obviously all three of them are all of their families related. Tommy's family's related, Vivian's family's related. I just found them. I don't know how I found them. I just found Calvin again, and we just started talking and hanging out every single day. Well, one day we were fishing. One day we were fishing on a Friday, and it was happened to be a Friday night Bible study. I wasn't doing anything that Friday, so I asked if I could come just check out the church and see how it is, because I've never seen it from a different perspective. Well, honestly, I went just to hang out, to see them, see my old friends again, see Vivian, see Tiffany, see Calvin, see James, all of them again, just to see them. I didn't really care for the Bible study. I just sat there on my phone the entire time, honestly. The first time I've ever been to Faith, all I did was just sit there. Where everyone was looking at the Bible, and then I was just I guess I'll download this app called the Bible. Because growing up in the Catholic, you don't really they're not enforced in the Bible. We don't really touch the Bible. We don't really look at it. I just found faith again through Tommy. He just showed me the church, and then he just told me to come every Sunday. Texted me every Sunday to wake up. Hey dude, you gotta go to church every Sunday. Just go. I was like, okay, I'll go. I started getting closer every Sunday. It took me a while to regain my faith, honestly. It's just going to, every Sunday I'll go to church and just expecting, how will I get closer to God? In 21 years, I have 21 years of catching up to do with God that I've been missing out my whole life. I just started going to church every Sunday, started attending all the activities they were going through, learning more about God. I remember just going to praise night, and then why is the Y capitalized in a U? That's not right. It's just ridiculous for me, just how fast I've started realizing that this is something I want to learn more about Him. It has to happen. Ever since I started going to faith, ever since I started believing in God, having my faith regained, everything, and my life started being positive again. Just my dad got to do his old job back. My sister got into her dream school, going to get her master's. My sister got a new job. I got a new job. My mom is doing better as she's living in California by herself, Just my family started doing better as I started to pray more. Just pray that God, just help me right now. My family is going through a tough time. Just help me. That's about it. I guess I just and then after everything just slowly started getting better. I couldn't thank Him enough to what He has done so far, and I can't even imagine what He can do in the future for me.